Did you know that there is a hacking attack or a cybersecurity attack in Australia every 8 minutes? That is huge. None of us business owners have time to worry about cybersecurity, do we? We have so many things, other things that we have to worry about. But cybersecurity is an important area that as business owners we must keep an eye on. Why? Because our reputations and our businesses depend on it. Today, if your website gets hacked and a cyber attack happens, you can lose your website. But not only that, they can steal valuable customer data by getting into our systems. Imagine the embarrassment of your customer data being in the wrong hands. This has happened not just for small businesses, but large global businesses as well, governments, everyone. So everybody is susceptible to cyber attacks. Now, prevention of cyber attacks is not difficult, but it does take time. There are processes that we need to follow. One of the simple things that you can do as a business owner is to make sure that the software of your website is updated regularly, so that if there are software updates that are happening on your website, it is done as they happen. What happens is a lot of the time, you and I both know the importance of keeping our laptop software updated because it reminds us update the software. We know the importance of updating the software on our telephones because it reminds us multiple times to a point of annoyance to update that software, and we do. But your website is out in the ether and we don't have the time to do it, and often it doesn't get done. And this is how security attacks happen. So make sure you have a professional organization who does this for you regularly. It's not something for a business owner to do. Why? Because you have enough of things to do. Your time doing that is not well served. So make sure it's done professionally. Not only that, your software is updated, the same firm needs to make sure you have backups done on your website regularly. How do you do this? It needs to be done at least weekly, if not fortnightly. There's an automated way of doing it. Nevertheless, you must have your backups done. Also, it's always good to have more than one backup. In our case, for the NetStripes clients we have 3 backups at any given time on a system called father, grandfather, son. So more like son, father, grandfather. And that system is such that if one backup fails, the others work. So that's very important to do. The simple other things you must do is you must make sure every device in your network, all your people in your company are trained in cybersecurity, or what's called cybersecurity aware. How do you do this? You do this with training. You've got to have a monthly or fortnightly risk management meeting, if not weekly. At NetStripes, we have a weekly risk management meeting where we tick off all these things that we've got to make sure that are done from a risk management perspective, because cybersecurity is a huge risk for all of our businesses. So we make sure the backups are done. The backups are not only done, but also check to see whether they are working. Why? If the backup is done but not working, we can't recover. So there you go. So if you are having a hacking attack, the main thing is not to worry. You have a backup, you can recover from that backup, and that's important. The data you have on your laptop, it's important that you have a you're using cloud-based systems so that even if you have a hacking attack, that data is secure and can be backed up. So there are a few tips for you to make sure you are cyber aware. Easy things to do. Make sure you have those weekly meetings. Make sure your teams are trained to be aware of cyber attacks, the phishing attacks that happen, through those emails that come, through the telephone calls that come, through the text messages you get pretending that they're government officials or your bank. I hope you found this video valuable. If you did, make sure you press the like button, share it with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel. Thanks very much for watching.